Expectations rise the moment the light turns in your direction. Opportunity arrives, but it never arrives alone. It brings observation, judgment, and a standard that seems to sharpen the longer it is applied. Every performance is examined not for what it is, but for what it fails to be. Under such a gaze, achievement becomes provisional, always one step away from approval, never quite sufficient to quiet the demands placed upon it. When perfection is assumed as the baseline, fulfillment becomes unreachable. No matter how much ground is gained, the measure shifts. Applause is replaced with comparison, progress with critique. In this atmosphere, the noise is constant, opinions layered upon expectations, expectations layered upon identity, until the self risks being denied entirely of what others insist is missing. What remains then is patience, not a surrender to time, but deliberate restraint. A decision to look beyond the clamor and refuse its authority. In that silence, focus sharpens and purpose steadies, unburdened by the need to satisfy an audience that will never be satisfied. And when the moment finally arrives, it does not negotiate with doubt. It arrives complete, undeniable, and self-evident. The noise does not need to be controlled. It simply collapses under the weight of what stands before it. In that clarity, the world is only left with only one conclusion. It was wrong all along, and you were always the one. 3-division world champion Shakur Stevenson moves up in weight to challenge super lightweight lineal champion Teofimo Lopez. As the careers cross weight classes, each questions the other's legitimacy. Shakur criticizes Teofimo's discipline and consistency, while Teofimo dismisses Shakur's defensive style as boring and unmarketable. What began as verbal sparring turned into a discussion of what elite boxing truly is. Now the moment has arrived to settle unfinished business. Pride and ego collide, and respect is no longer debatable. The only solution now is to solve it with fists. Shakur Stevenson is boxing's peer technician. He wins through control, timing, and intelligence, dismantling opponents with position, distance management, and elite defense. Every movement is calculated, every exchange dictated. Shakur drains fights of chaos, forcing opponents into mistakes in which they are punished. He doesn't choose knockouts, he engineers dominance. At his best, Shakur turns the ring into a chessboard, proving that proficiency, patience, and sharpness can be just as devastating as power.
Featherweight world champion Stevenson.
Teofimo Lopez is boxing's explosive disruptor. He blends raw athleticism with sudden fury, fighting in short bursts that change rounds in seconds. Comfortable switching rhythms and stance, he invites chaos, then strikes with precision and power when opponents hesitate. Teofimo thrives under fire, feeding off pressure rather than avoiding it, and turning unpredictability into a weapon. He's at his best when the stakes are highest, an instinctive, high-risk fighter built to break structure and seize control on his conditions.
Reminder, obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch him up, good luck.
What good is a fox at your feet if your hands never close around it? The beauty of style lies in the fact that each carries its own vulnerabilities. The real question is never whether the weaknesses exist, but who has the tools to exploit them. Shakur's foundation is built upon holding a pocket and sniping from range. What enables this is his cat-like reflexes, which form the backbone of his seemingly impenetrable defense. However, a defense rooted in reflexes lives and dies by timing. Disrupt that timing, and the structure begins to crack.
And that's what makes them dangerous.
This is where Teofimo's strengths enter the equation. His awkward, twitchy rhythm paired with explosive speed, has the potential to distort timing, creating the very opening needed to pierce Shakur's shell.
They all favor Shakur Stevenson. Teofimo's trying.
So the chessboard reveals itself this way. Against Shakur's layered defense, Teofimo must first navigate the lead hand. Task far more complex than it appears.
Latter stages of that fight, he's not afraid to come forward. Of course, to try to get respect, but you also gotta.
Shakur's read on Teofimo's point of attack is taken from the initial punch. In an open stance matchup, the jab becomes far more difficult to land due to the alignment of their stances. As a result, Teofimo must use his first punch either to draw a reaction from Shakur or to step into range, allowing him to set up the defining strike. What further complicates things for Teofimo is Shakur's ability to hold ground.
You see that left hand just ready to get unleashed.
Including jabs, 15 jabs landed for Shakur, just 5 for...
This keeps him off the ropes, preserving the space needed to pull back each time Teofimo commits.
Here tonight, if he wants to be competitive, Sergio wants it. The output all favor Shakur Stevenson. For Shakur. Shakur's having fun.
When that space inevitably tightens, Shakur angles out to reset. This constant repositioning breaks Teofimo's rhythm, forcing him to restart the process again and again from square one.
Teofimo threw the punch and keep
on Teofimo Lopez. Shakur looking to become a 4-division.
Now with the punches continue falling short, frustration begins to set in. You see, frustration narrows attention, shifting control toward the part of the mind that seeks urgency and relief, allowing impulse to hijack decision making. The result is forced choices instead of patience, leading to overcommitment, breaking balance while being out of position.
Shakur's wide decision on the judges' scorecards. Good left hand, the glove nearly touched the...
And overreaching, to which is punished every time by a technician like Shakur.
18 fighters in the history of this sport have won titles in 4 divisions. As
up against the fighter with the defensive instincts of Shakur, that split second is everything. Those accuracy numbers way up above 40.
Unable to break through the layers of Shakur's defense, Teofimo found himself increasingly at the mercy of the Southpaw's jab.
Leery of throwing punches. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson is it, but it keeps checking Lopez on the way in.
Good body shot. Yeah. Body shot.
He doesn't let you do anything. He's in control all the time.
Because Shakur could comfortably hold his ground in the pocket, he controlled the range. He will inch forward when necessary, stepping in behind the jab.
Sweep so far for Shakur Stevenson.
A masterclass of the sweep
rounds, and look at that. 18 punches landed.
Or catch Teofimo as he attempted to establish his footing inside the pocket.
Get past that front jab. And Teofimo has no chance. Why give him a chance?
I tell you, to start to really try and hurt Teofimo Lopez when you're this successful.
Teofimo had no effective answers to either scenario. Once the jab landed consistently, the follow-up shots became inevitable, allowing Shakur to build combinations off his lead hand and dictate the tempo of exchanges.
This will be a humbling experience for any fighter. Body shot from Shakur.
Shakur's command of distance and timing continued to neutralize Teofimo's offense and steadily widening the gap between them.
He looks this
shot of getting back in this fight. And if you remember, Teofimo told us that he was
with no adjustments made, the Shakur puzzle remained unsolved. Teofimo became a broken record, repeating the same patterns while expecting different results. He continued attacking in straight lines, targeting the head despite his shots consistently falling short. Shakur methodically dismantled Teofimo's offense, picking him apart from range and making him pay for every mistake. Although Shakur had Teofimo at his grace, he cruised through the remainder of the fight, working comfortably with the knowledge that Teofimo had no solutions for him. While some may criticize this cautious approach, it is precisely that discipline that has carried Shakur to this level. He does only what is necessary to defeat his opponent. Nothing more, nothing less. In this case, A short, well-timed jab combined with discipline, distance management was all that was required to completely nullify Teofimo. The masterclass in control, efficiency, and strategic restraint signifies why Shakur's minimalistic approach continues to be so effective at the highest level.
And again, has no answers.
Zero. Just on the front foot, and Teofimo still can't do nothing. Beating Teofimo to the punch the entire...
Shakur went on to secure a dominant, unanimous decision. What made the victory even more defining was the fact that he moved up in weight to defeat a lineal champion in his prime. While Teofimo had previously struggled against two Southpaws who spent much of the fight circling the ring, Shakur presented a stark contrast. He stood directly in front of Teofimo, making him swing at air the entire night. Now a 4-division world champion, Shakur shows no signs of slowing down. Critics can say what they want, but they cannot deny the talent or the ceiling he possesses. After this performance, not only should the super lightweight division be on edge, but the welterweight division should be as well.
Lopez still fighting.
Shakur still looking for that home run, man.
No doubt. 4 titles in 4 divisions. And he's only 20.
And no! Ring Magazine WBO.